Hello and welcome back to Elijah Plus. In today's video, once again, which one should you get? The M2 Pro Mac Mini or the M2 Pro MacBook Pro? Like I mentioned in my previous video, it's just based on what your workflow is. And for me, I am definitely getting the M2 Pro Mac Mini. What a mouthful to say. Just because I need something that's higher end and what my workflow is currently, but not super expensive that's out of my price range. And so with this particular Mac Mini, even though it is closer to $1,300, but with education it's $100 off, so then I'll be paying, $1,200 for it. But at the same time, it's like, it's something finally that's a higher end that I can afford and be able to push myself and push my workflow to better quality videos. Once again, if you do get a Mac Mini, you do have to get an external monitor. Now, you could shell out $1,500 for a studio display, or you can go ahead and get a different type of monitor that suits your needs, but it's up to you. Once again, if you buy the Mac Mini, you have to get an external display. But with the M2 Pro MacBook Pro, you get the built-in display, you get the great sound quality, lovely screen, it's gorgeous, all the pro things within the Pro MacBooks, higher end ones. And then of course you do get the HDMI, but both models do support Wi-Fi 6E, so that is a major plus for faster Wi-Fi speeds. But you do get more port options when it comes to the Mac Mini model. So you get the 4 Thunderbolt, you get the Ethernet, you get the HDMI, and you get the USB-A ports. With the MacBook Pro, you only get the SD card slot, the HDMI, and the MagSafe charger, and I think 3 USB-C ports. And of course, they are Thunderbolt. I'm really excited to get the M2 Pro Mac Mini to work alongside with my MacBook Air, because I feel like even though it is a bin version of the M2 chip when it comes to the Mac Mini, it is still powerful for what it is. And so for where I'm at and already having an external monitor, I can use that and my desktop Mac Mini as my workflow, specifically geared towards my video editing, and keep all my video content creation ideas on there, while I use my MacBook Air to focus mainly on schoolwork. I won't do a lot of video editing on there. If I need to, then I will, but it's not going to be my main driver anymore. And honestly, even with the M2 Pro MacBook Pro, I think this M2 Pro Mac Mini is a more better buy than the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro. It's the same price. The only difference is, again, you have to get an external display, so it may be a little more expensive as the whole buy setup than getting an M2 MacBook Air, but at the same time, it's still worth it. It has a fan, it has better ports, and it's more power and more efficiency. Now, mind you, this is going to be my first Mac Mini, so I am going to be testing this out and explaining my first time experience with the Mac Mini. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned, so that way I can let you guys know how I feel about it. Thank you guys so much for choosing Elijah Plus as your daily content to watch. I really appreciate you guys so much for all the views that I've been getting so far. If you guys want to support me and my channel some more, please make sure you hit subscribe, hit the like, and then hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on another video, and I'll see you in the next one.